Do you see how the world lives in misery? Because it's godless. Any human being that doesn't have God in their life, they're empty. They have no purpose, no meaning. Somebody, one day, this atheist, with all love and respect, I'm not judging, they say it, I don't. They asked him, they said, well, when you die, what happens? He said, everything comes to an end. Well, what a miserable end it is. So, how do you live your life? Whatever. You make your own rules. So the Big Bang gave you morals. The Big Bang gave you principles and values. Incredible. What kind of a Big Bang is this? Can we reinvent it? Let's blow up something and see if there's going to be morals coming out of this blowing up. Well, how about we bring a nuclear weapon and let us experiment with this? What a joke. If I say to you, the Oxford Dictionary came together in this perfection and complexity because something exploded in the printing press, you will laugh. Because nothing comes into this perfection and complexity without a brain. The moment you think of the Oxford Dictionary, you think of a brain behind it that put it together in this perfection. Because every information has a source, even in the scientific field. No information come out of thin air. There is a source. The Oxford Dictionary had a brain behind it. If the Oxford Dictionary couldn't come into existence without a brain, how much more this complex, perfect universe to come into existence without a brain called God? Big Bang. Who caused it? We're still figuring it out. Well, good luck. According to you, it's been 13.5 billion years of trying to figure it out. You still haven't managed. Even Fairfield Nita City's name has changed and you haven't been able to figure out how the Big Bang happened. And the gorilla and the monkey in Taronga Zoo is still the same. Hasn't changed. I just wonder what kind of a Big Bang of a head you have. When an adult acts like a kid, it's called a fool. A fool. I'll leave you with this. Elias here loves it when I say I'll leave you with this because he knows it will never end. So this new holy city, New Jerusalem, came down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I'll leave you with these two words, prepared and adorned. What is the difference between being prepared and being adorned for her husband? A bride. In some countries, even as we speak now, there is still arranged marriages happening. When the parents choose the husband for their daughter. Now, the father will come to his daughter and say, you need to marry this guy. The girl doesn't love that man. She can't. But then the father says, no, you have to. I'm your dad, and whatever I say goes, because this man is healthy and wealthy, and he will be good for you. So they force the daughter to marry a man she cannot stand. She doesn't love. What will happen? The bride will be adorned to meet the husband on that wedding day. So she'll go to the hairdresser from 2 a.m. till 4 p.m. And they'll put about 100 tons of makeup on her face. She is made beautiful. For hours on end, she was adorned. So what is adorned? She is made beautiful externally. What is prepared? She is made beautiful internally. So she is prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And who is the bride? Us. The Christian, the true Christian believer. From the heart, not from the lip. So now this bride is forced to marry this man whom she does not love. She will be prepared from outside, adorned and made beautiful, but from inside, she's not prepared. So what do you see the bride do? From outside, stunning, breathtaking. From inside, destroyed, dead. She's crying. She's angry. Whoever comes near her, she yells at them. She can't stand it. She cannot face the most precious day of her life, being married. But since she was not prepared, i.e., she had no love for the groom from within, no matter how beautiful you are from outside, means nothing. Means nothing. But imagine this. She's marrying the one whom she loves, adores, and dies for. And now she is at the coiffeur, in that salon, and they are preparing the bride. She is flying. She is excited, happy, mixed emotions. She can't wait. Why? Because from inside, she's prepared to meet her future husband. That's why from outside, she is all for it. So what matters the most as a Christian, are you prepared for Christ or not? Don't say, I'm adorned. What is the point? From outside, you pray. From outside, you worship. From outside, you come to church. From outside, you bow before the Lord. But from inside, you're distant from Him. What's the point? You're putting on an act. You're acting. You're faking it. You are not true to yourself. From inside, there is no love for the Lord. But from outside, there is. The reason why you're showing it from outside, because you are seeking attention of people, not Christ. So no matter how much you do that and how long you do that, you are always the most miserable, dead person you could ever come across, even if you go to church every single day. Unless you are prepared for your heavenly groom, there is no beauty, neither from within nor from without. But when you seek the Lord from the heart, now that is the internal, invisible to the naked eye, but visible to the eye of Christ. The Lord, when He sees you walk through the front door of the church, He looks at your heart, not your external appearance. You can come dressed up in gold and linen. You can come dressed up in whichever expensive material you could ever have and possess. But the Lord will always look at your heart. And if He sees the heart is not for Him, He will say, you are the naked, the blind, the poor. You're nothing. You're not beautiful. But if you are prepared from within, but ugly from without, people ridicule you from outside. People judge you from outside. People put you down from outside. People persecute you, all from outside. But if inside is all for Christ, the whole world will say you are the ugliest of all. You are the weakest of all. You are good for nothing. But from within, the Lord says, oh, fairest among all women. When I look at you, the world says you're ugly, but your Christ says you are the most beautiful in the midst of all the girls. When I look at you, I say, this is my son. When I look at you, I say, this is my child. When I look at you, I say, this is my true servant. Come and inherit the kingdom that was prepared for you before the creation of the entire world. Let God see you beautiful, not people. Let the Lord see you beautiful, not the world. Prepare yourself from within. Don't adorn yourself from without.